Guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are playing more of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Now we left off and we have just been helping out the painter. I keep forgetting his name. Vlavic, was it? I keep forgetting his name, but we've been helping out the painter and we just had to go and get a basilisk egg, right? I've done that and now we're going, or we're waiting for him to be done with that. I've got to go and sleep and then come back to him and yeah, continue this DLC. Loving it so far. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Make sure you got your drinks, your snacks. We're about to jump straight back in. So let's get immersed, man. Let's do it. Okay, let's go and get some well-needed shut-eye. And go from there, I suppose. That's the best thing to do. We'll get to like 9 o'clock, sleep through, and then yeah, we'll go back to him. Excuse me. Right. Nice. There we go. My health's getting a bit, my food's getting a bit low, sorry. I don't like that.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
Yeah, whatever you say, sir. Yeah, God be with you, sir.
That's not bad at all.
Well, how are the soft shoes damaged again, man? Like, I've only just repaired them, it feels like. The soft shoes are shocking. Shocking. Like, absolutely shocking. Right? Like, they're absolutely terrible. Cobbler's kit. Just dreadful things. Right, so...
Henry, I'm glad you turned up. I could use some advice. What do you think of this sword? I paid Osina my last few groschen for it, and even had to paint a lewd picture above his bed. But I feel like he cheated me.
Well, honestly, I can't tell much at a glance. But why do you even need a sword? Are your customers refusing to pay?
No. I'm preparing for my final unfinished work here in the Trotsky region. A duel to the death.
So you've finally gone completely mad?
You never give a thought to drinking wenches or whether you need new booze, do you? Now you've truly lost your mind.
On the contrary, I finally see everything clearly. I'm going to do something I should have done a long time ago.
Well, that's just great. Who are you planning to fight?
His name is Burkhard, a thief, a bandit, and above all, a murderer. There's been a bounty on his head for quite some time.
And you've suddenly decided to become a protector of the region?
It's not the region I want to protect. It's my own sanity.
Well, it's a little late for that.
Very funny. I feel like someone keeps whispering in my ear, Burkhard must die. He must die. Over and over again.
Okay.
I can't even work anymore.
Why's that?
It's because I know Burkhard.
Here we go.
He's the old acquaintance I need to meet.
What is that stuff you're drinking, man? What kind of person is Burkhard?
What kind of man is this Burkhard, anyway?
A vile one, if you can call him a man at all. He's known for beating his victims to death with a helmet, just for pleasure. He even has a special notch on it, just for that purpose.
That's why he asked us about the helmet in the last episode, right? He asked us, was the person wearing a funny helmet? Why do you want to get rid of him now?
If
Yeah,
you've known
why
this man
now?
for so
Why
long,
now?
Why are you only deciding to get rid of him now?
Don't think I just woke up one day and decided to go kill him. Honestly, when I found out he was here, my first thought was to run. But on my way out of here, I was nearly hit by an arrow.
The archer and the gambler?
Mm-hmm. I realized it was a sign. I couldn't run, so I started looking for ways to get rid of Burkhard.
What kind of ways?
I'm not sure I should even tell you.
You can trust me.
Look at me. At everything I've done for you. Don't you think you can trust me?
Henry. My friend. All right. I won't beat around the bush.
Here we go.
You know how I said I feel like someone keeps whispering in my ear, Burgard must die.
Yeah.
He must die.
Yeah.
I can't sleep, eat, or work because of it. So I've tried to get that murderer out of my head using some unchristian methods. That shrine and the egg. They weren't about my artistic experiments, but my desperation.
What did you do at the shrine?
What were you doing at Veles's shrine?
When our Lord wouldn't help me, I tried praying to someone else.
Oh. What was the egg for?
What was the egg for? You're not hunting down a basilisk somewhere, are you?
No, definitely not. I really did use it for the paint. And also for a kind of prayer.
Holy Mary.
She wasn't the one I prayed to.
You'll go to hell for this. You've lied to me all this time.
You've just been leading me on this whole time.
I can't deny it. But thanks to you, I've had some good days.
Well, that's nice for you.
Sorry, I know I used you. And I regret it.
You'll go to hell for this. Let's not talk about it anymore.
You know what? Let's not talk about it anymore.
What exactly is your plan?
So, you're just going to trade your brush for a sword and kill a wanted murderer, yeah?
What else can I do? I can't get him out of my head. And the law clearly doesn't care. So let God judge us. I'll challenge Burkhardt to a fair duel.
I don't mean to underestimate you, but there wouldn't be anything fair about that.
How do you know Burkhardt?
Fine, but I still don't understand why this man weighs so heavily on your mind.
Yeah.
How do you know?
I don't get it.
He's... No, I can't tell you that.
Then I can't help
Are
you.
you serious?
Then I can't help
I'm
you.
sorry, Henry. I know I'm not giving you many answers, but believe me, I'm telling
No.
you everything I can.
I don't believe you.
You lied to me the whole time.
Thank
You
you.
dodged all my questions.
Thank you.
I'm not going to send you to your death. We'll have to come up with another way to deal with Burkhardt.
I don't see any other way. I've waited 35 years to see someone take down that bastard. And in the meantime, he's lived his whole life in freedom.
Okay.
Do you know how many lives he took from others?
Someone personal to him. I'll take care of him myself. Couldn't this be resolved differently?
Isn't there another way to solve this?
And how? Wait for a miracle? Or for him to drop dead?
What if I somehow persuaded him to leave? Would that help?
No. I'm not afraid he'll do anything to me, but I can't bear the thought that the bastard is still alive.
I'll take care of him myself. Try to let it go. Try to let it go.
Oh, come on, let it go. How about we head down to the kitchen instead? Magnetta will pour you some wine, and you'll feel better in no time.
Don't you think I haven't tried? I know you mean well, but this screaming in my head can't be silenced with wine.
I'll take care of him myself. After all, it wouldn't be the first time I've nudged justice along.
I can't ask that of you. I've already involved you more than is healthy for your immortal soul.
Don't worry. If I end up in hell, it certainly won't be because of your Burkhardt.
Henry, do you mean it?
I can challenge him to a duel.
If I challenge him to a duel, it'll still be fair, won't it?
I suppose so.
How will I recognise Burkhardt?
How will I know it's Burkhardt?
I'd say his sins will be written all over his face, but I'm not naive. He'll definitely have his helmet with a notch on the brim.
Who posted the bounty on Burkhardt?
Who put the bounty on him?
If I remember correctly, it was the bailiff of Troskowitz, and that means something. I've heard Thrush isn't one to part with his money easily. But
Okay.
without proper proof, he won't give you the bounty.
Does Burkhardt have any cronies?
A fella like that won't be alone, will he? Does he have a gang?
I'd bet my boots he does. At least half a dozen men. But since we're on the subject, I'd like to ask you for something. Bearcard likes to recruit young lads with no sense of purpose in life. He promises them money, wenches, and respect. And they repay him with blind loyalty. Sometimes even with their lives. Feel free to rough them up a bit or kick their asses, but don't kill them. I know very well they're not evil, just lost souls. And I feel sorry for people like that.
How do you know all this?
How do you know so much about them?
Let's just say I've met a few of them before.
I don't feel sorry for them. I'll try not to hurt them.
All right. I'll try not to hurt them. Unless it's absolutely necessary. If you were preparing to face him, you must know where to find him, right?
Not exactly, unfortunately. They say he's hiding somewhere in Apollonia, and that was enough for me.
That's why
I
he was
plan
there.
to find him by ear.
That's why we found
A
him there.
gang like that can be heard miles away.
I know everything now.
So, now I know everything. And don't worry, it'll all turn out fine.
Are you sure I shouldn't handle this myself? Or at least go with you?
It'll be simpler this way. Trust me.
All right then. And thank you, friend.
Okay, portrait in red, kill Burkhard. I just don't know if this is the right thing to do. I really don't know. I don't know this guy enough, let alone Burkhard.
I apologize.
No, it's my fault. First things first, though.
My humble.
Sorry, where is my... Pro... H. Get that long sort of quips, man.
Put that thing away, you lout! Do it now, before you hurt someone.
Sorry. Sorry.
That's what I thought.
I love it how bro's threatening me like I wouldn't slice him up in 2 seconds. It's cute. Very cute. We got work to do. Okay. Wow, man. It was right there. When me and Hans knocked on that door. What a moment. Right, come on. Let's go. So I'm going down into Apollonia. Okay. Interesting.
Go!
So, maybe we can talk to Burkhard and get some information out of him. Go on, Matt. Matt! Does that guard need help? You good, bro? What up, mate? Look, he's just another guy like me. He's just doing the rounds. Right, now Apollonia is a massive area, so let's follow. Is this the right path? Can I follow this path? No. Follow that path, and let's just see if anything comes along. Yeah, let's just follow this path and see if anything comes along. Keep our eyes out. Have a little look around. Just riding through. Yep, here we go. I can imagine it's down there, but still, it's best to just keep a little eye out and just. Okay, let's just slow down a second. So where are the main rocks? Are they up here? Where were the rocks again? Because I can imagine.
Burkhard and his band should be skulking around here somewhere.
Save this right now.
Bezbraně se utkal s helmou Burkhard, Burkhard, stačilo se ohnat helmou Burkhard, Burkhard.
You! Get out! Now!
Calm down.
Calm down. I'm just going to talk to Burkhard. I'll find him, talk to him, and then I'm gone.
I heard something.
You're mine!
I'm glad I saved it. You are
So-
him.
You're the famous Burkhard.
The one and only. And you're supposed to be... who, exactly?
I'm Henry. I'm Voita's friend.
I'm a friend of the painter, Voita. He says you've been a thorn in his side for some time now.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't your Voita come here himself?
That doesn't matter. You'll have to make do with me. I heard there's a bounty on your head.
Here, it's on my head. By Gutenberg, it's on my arm. And in Iglau, they're after me balls. Well, let's just say they don't intend to leave much of me. So, what are we going to do about it?
I challenge you to an honourable duel. Show it off in front of your lackeys and fight. No, I challenge you to an honourable duel.
I offer you the chance to end your wretched life with honor. A duel to the death.
I've killed more people than I can count, but an honorable duel, that's a first. All right, let's do it.
Draw your weapon then. And don't try any tricks with that helmet.
Oh, looks like you know quite a bit about me. What a shame to lose you.
Whoa, hang on!
For glory!
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Yep. Yeah, that's it.
Christ, this must be the helmet the painter was talking about. I should take it as proof.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do. Where's the helmet? Killer's helmet. Well done. And all the other guys ran. Nice. He did get one hit on me. It was a nasty hit as well. Very nasty hit. Fair play to him. Well, it was a bit silly for me. I thought I'd get my... Sometimes the sword doesn't get itself out and you think, why isn't your sword out? It doesn't make sense. Right, Mutt, so there should be some stuff around here. I'm hoping. There is indeed. Take all of these. Take all of these. We'll try and sell some of this. Yeah. Right, okay. Take the schnapps, why not? Right, okay. Can't steal the food. Let's get back to, wow, I mean, that was successful. That was very successful. Didn't take long.
God be with you. Keep the peace.
I'd be really interested to know
God be with you.
how others get
the
on,
watch
like if
going?
you don't do all the side
Not
missions,
bad.
because I'm
So far.
in a bit of a unique position, I suppose, where I've done just pretty much everything. So my characters are quite a high level. Can I? Ugh, I can't have any of that now. That's so bad of me. Just drop them. Let them throw it away. Okay. Okay. Let's open this up. Through there. Through there. Sir. I killed Bert. Who put up the bounty on Burkhard? Oh no, we already know that. I
I'd
killed
say you can sleep peacefully again. Burkhard is dead.
Facts.
I killed him.
Facts.
Finally. After all these years. But
But what?
But what?
I don't know. I suppose I thought I'd feel a lot more relieved. All those years of suffering, and what's at the end of it? Still the same emptiness. But don't let that trouble you. Tell me what you did with Burkhard's gang.
Oh,
only killed Burkhard.
Yeah.
I left the others alone. Ugh. But whether any of them will change their ways, I can't say.
Nah.
Maybe I just made someone else's life harder in the future.
That's possible, I won't lie to you. But even so, I'm proud of you. By the way, what about Burkhard's helmet? Do you have it with you?
Absolutely.
Sure. Why do you ask?
I was just thinking it could use a splash of color. And not just it. I could paint that cursed helmet on your shield. What do you say?
Do whatever you think best. I'm just glad you didn't get yourself killed.
Just make sure you don't regret it later. But I truly appreciate everything you've done for me. I hope you know that. And before you go, I'll paint that helmet nicely for you. You'll be amazed.
Will you finally answer a few questions for me?
Now, gratitude is a fine thing, but still. I saved you from wolves, looked for pagan shrines and basilisk eggs for you. Don't you think you owe me something?
If it's about coin...
To start with, a few clear answers would do.
What's your real name?
What's your real name? Voiter doesn't seem to suit you. And that Voitecus? I can never remember it.
See? And both are true. One in Czech and the other in Latin. But I've had many names in my life. Some completely ordinary. Others so grand, they'd leave you breathless. But just call me Voiter. And don't trouble yourself with the rest. Oh, would it change anything between us if I told you I'm now Wizard Zito or John Barleycorn?
Where did you get that skull of yours?
Where did you get that skull of yours?
What kind of question is that? Where did you get yours?
What? Well, obviously, it's mine. I've had it since I was born.
See? And it's the same with me. Maybe I didn't have it in the cradle, but it's always been here, waiting for me. Somewhere.
This guy's still not giving us answers. Why were you really tied to that tree?
What really happened between you and those two who tied you to that tree?
You just have to keep reminding me of that, don't you?
Don't laugh, I mean it. You say they cheated you at dice, and they say you foretold their deaths with that skull of yours. I'd rather believe you, but I'm not entirely sure.
Neither am I. Of anything, anyone, or ever. But we know each other well enough, don't we? Have I ever foretold anything for you? Or cursed you?
No.
Then stop asking me about those two, or I'll do it.
Where did you hear about that shrine?
How did you really find out about Velis's shrine? Even the locals have almost forgotten it.
You'd be surprised at all the things I know, and all the things you could know, if you stopped now and then to think.
How do you know Burkhard?
What really happened between you and Burkhard? You said you knew it. How?
Henry, please, don't ask me about him. I'll gladly talk with you about anything else, but I want to put him out of my head for good. Out of both of them.
Well, thanks a lot for your answer.
Are you angry with me? I swear I haven't lied to you.
Only because you didn't tell me anything worthwhile. You're quick to change your tune, aren't you?
It's just... everything is more complicated than it seems. But you're right. You deserve an answer. Except, between these walls, it's hard for me to open up. I need to be on solid ground, at home, to speak more freely. My work here in the Trotsky region is finally done. But I'll stay a little while longer. I'd like to get to know the place better. And with a bit of luck, I won't end up tied to a tree this time. But I'll head home soon. To Kutenberg. You know what? Stop by and see me there sometime. I'm sure we'll have plenty to talk about.
What if I want my shield painted again?
What if I want my shield painted again? Where can I find you?
Like I said, I'll be staying here for a little while. But if we meet in Kutenberg, I'd be happy to paint something for you there too.
Back to Kutenberg. Alright, I'll meet you in Kutenberg. Back to Kutenberg. Let's talk here.
Do I really have to drag myself all the way to Kuttenberg again? Can't we just talk here?
We'd just be wasting time here. I've got something to show you. And unfortunately, that can't be done here.
All right then. I'll meet you in Kuttenberg.
I can't wait, my friend.
Wow. Well, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. We've got to meet him in Kutenberg. So I've got to go back to the other region. Interesting. I can't steal that food, man, as much as I want to. So, oh, sorry guys. This is cable. Okay. Interesting. So let's go back here. So I wonder what the situation is. I wonder what it is. I reckon it's something to do with family, something to do with someone that he's lost, someone that Burkhard killed.
Quick!
Don't know why it's playing creepy ass music.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Beautiful horse. They don't collect tithes before then.
You're right. But I promise.
Are you looking for something?
Have you got any ideas?
Well, if I did, I wouldn't leave it till the last moment this year.
Right,
God, you're all covered in blood.
let's trade.
Show me your wares.
Let's get a load of stuff here. Let's get a load of carrots. Couple of eggs. Load of garlic.
Thank you, sir. I'm coming.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. I needed that.
Okay.
Right. Let's run ourselves over towards this spot over here. Which one's the coachman? Where's the coachman?
Good doggy. Good
Coachman.
boy.
Is there actually anything on the journal? What does it say on the journal? It doesn't say anything. I know what they are. Okay, I mean, I think... So I'm hoping what's going to happen is, let's talk to the coachman. There's nothing else on this map.
Greetings,
Only
my
things that we already know, right? So let's buy a transport to the Kutenberg
I
region.
need to get to the Kuttenberg region.
Then get ready to spend a few days in the carriage, mate. Because of those bloody bandits, we got to take all sorts of detours and stay off the main roads. But if you got the time and the coin,
Yeah, that's fun.
Here you go.
All right, give me a mo. I'll get the carriage and horses ready.
Oh.
Good. All done. The carriage is ready.
Let's get going.
Let's get going.
Back to the Gutenberg region already. Wow. Well, that was amazing DLC. If that is it, by the looks of it, I'm hoping when I get to the Gutenberg region, it's going to pop up and I can figure out what's going on with this guy. But it might not show anything. I'm not too sure. Let me just put my watch on quick. I'm not too sure if it'll actually show anything or not. I have no idea. I'd like to think it's going to, but I don't know. What a game this has been, though, man. I mean, we've still got DLC to do, but we're going to have a break from this now until the next one comes out. I think we've got like a couple of months, have we? Till the next one? I'm not too sure. Which will be nice. It would be nice to have that break from it and jump back into it. It will be nice to have that little sort of break from the game. Because we have been non-stop on this for what I suppose it's been. Thank you. Wow. So whereabouts can I find you on the map? In Gutenberg, he said, didn't he? There we go, there we go! Let's go. Too overloaded. Well, why the fuck am I too overloaded? What's that about? What bullshit is that? Why am I too overloaded? What? What's overloaded? What's it going on about? Overloaded, man. Shut up. Overloaded. What a load of shit. Drink the schnapps then, man. It's fighting against the strength thing there. Can you see that? Let's go. Oh, the benefit of drinking. The benefit of drinking in this game. It's one thing I wish I'd done more of, is the drinking side of it. It's the one thing I wish I'd actually done more of, is drinking in this game. As in my gosh, sorry, stuttering a little bit. I wish I'd done more of the drinking perks, because it actually helps so much. Very handy, very handy. See if we're going to small camp. Oh, no. We're not going to be able to stay at that one. I thought it might have been an abandoned camp. If it was the abandoned one, I would have done it. My goodness. There we are, back at Gutenberg. It's been a while. Do you know, one of my favourite quests was the one where we had to help Catherine figure out who the murderer was. That was an awesome quest. My goodness, it's been a while.
Pardon me.
Right, let's get to the tavern, which is to the... I don't think he's going to be open. Hello? Oh, look, this is it. This is his place. No way. That's cool. Let's go over here, because this is where my I can sleep here, in this tavern over here. Okay.
My respects.
Here we are. Oh gosh, we've done a few sleep and saves in here. Incredible. There's not many games where I look at it and, well, there is, but it's one of those games you can really see how much time it must have taken to just make all the dialogue. Specifically, the amount of dialogue that's in this game is nuts. It is nuts. Because it's not just like your dialogue where you have an option and that's it. It will then, if there's things that need to be cleared up, that you might have, questions that you might have, you can bet your ass they're going to talk about them. And that's what's insane to me. That looks like Hans' outfit. So this is where you are. The amount of times we've passed this building. Here he is.
Henry, so you finally came. Welcome to my workshop.
You've got a huge house.
Wow. This is practically a palace. I didn't expect you to be so well off.
Well, since I bought it, I'm not anymore. The previous owner was more than happy to get rid of it. Unfortunately, when I fell through the rotting floor in the upstairs room, I understood why. I spent the last few years trying to fix it up, but you know how it is. Never enough time, and it costs a fortune. But don't worry. I didn't invite you to help me build.
Thanks for the invitation.
Indeed. I'll be happy to lend a hand. Thanks for inviting me.
I should be the one thanking you for everything you've done for me. But first, I need to show you something. Come on. So, what do you think of it?
What is it?
Honestly, I don't see much in it yet.
I admit, right now it's just a few strokes, but can't you see what's in them? Try looking to the future a bit.
Will this be your masterpiece?
Well, judging by how excited you look, I'd say this will be your great masterpiece, right?
Exactly. My whole life, I've hoped to paint something amazing, something people will remember even 100 years from now. And I believe this is it.
That's great.
Well, that makes me happy.
Yeah.
So what's it going to be when it's done?
An altar. The greatest and most magnificent thing you can ever paint. Frescoes of hunting scenes are nothing compared to this. The abbot of Sedlitz Monastery got a St. Vitus relic from Sigismund and wants to redesign half the chapel for it. The best craftsmen in the entire town are working on it.
The best? So how did you end up involved in it?
What the hell are you doing here?
I just wanted to greet an old friend. It must be 20 years since we last met.
Who is he?
Who is that man?
It's hard to believe when you look at that mug of his, but he's called Bellissimo. We studied together once.
Funny, isn't it? We started the same, but turned out completely different. While I was painting for the lords in Italy, you surely didn't even set foot outside Gutenberg.
So why are you here?
Came? To strut around?
Why is he in
Not at
Gutenberg
all.
then?
I came to console you. That big commission of yours for Sedlitz. Well, it seems the abbot finally came to his senses and picked someone better.
What? That's impossible. The abbot and I have an agreement.
You had an agreement. Don't tell me you've learnt nothing since the last time.
How dare you?
Go on then. Spit it out.
You forgot your manners, it seems.
It's always a pleasure talking to you. Take care, Vojta. Now, I really must be off, but do stop by the baths at the horse market sometime. We can reminisce about the good old days. And if you ask nicely, I might even let you watch me paint.
What was that?
That was the end, my friend.
He took your commission. What now?
What do you plan to do now?
As far as I can tell, I have two options. Either tuck my tail between my legs and forget about the job, or find a way to get rid of Bellissimo. How the hell did that bastard pull it off? I had an agreement with the abbot.
Giving up is not an option. So, we need to get rid of him.
We?
I'll help you, my friend.
Of course. You didn't think I'd leave you to handle this on your own, did you?
Love that, H. Should I take his brushes? How about we dig up some dirt on him? Should I injure his hand? Should I kill him? How about we dig up some dirt on him?
What if we dug up some dirt on him and explained why it'd be in his best interest to give up the commission?
It's true that Bellissimo's conscience is filthier than my apron, and it doesn't even bother him. Did you hear the way he smugly invited me to the baths? Ha! But you know what? You should pay him a visit there. Try to find something we can use against him. And more importantly, how the devil he managed to snatch that job away from me.
Where do I find Bellissimo's baths? It's by
Where
the
did
horse market,
Bellissimo
right?
say you should visit him?
The horse
At
market.
the baths near the horse market.
Yeah.
We used to go there together. And it seems he's decided to move in there now. Oh, yes. He always dragged me to the baths. Spent his last groschen there. And when they threw us out, we went next door to the garden. Bellissimo even set up a small workshop there for himself. At that time, I had no idea what kind of scoundrel he truly was.
Do you think he confides in bath maids?
Do you think he tells his secrets to the bath maids? Girls usually don't care much for the ramblings of an old rake.
What do you mean, old? Bellissimo's 6 months younger than me. And you'd be surprised how captivating he can be. People always ate out of his hand. Even I once did.
Should I just go and threaten him? Should I just go and threaten him? Oh, I'll head out.
All right. I'll go to the baths and see if I can dig up some dirt on him.
Ask the proprietor about him. Her name's Beatrice. We know each other a bit, so she might be willing to help us. Meanwhile, I'll head to Sedledge to find out what's got into the abbot.
Okay. Well, that is the perfect spot to leave this. I'm liking the fact that this is quite a big DLC as well. It's not short. For a minute I thought it was over. I was like, oh, it's over. But no, we're carrying on. So this is good. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, join the community, and I will see you all for the next one.